Shalom Yasharallah. This is the God King Lord coming back with part 3. And I'm continuing to discussing the errors. You know, like the Bible always says, you know, in the mouth of 2 or 3, it should be established. You know, and black man, we out there, you know, give it up and give praises to Yahweh, because the black woman and Esau who teamed together against us in the white media. And let me remind you, you Hebrew Israelite leaders, about to say black Hebrew Israelites because I'm so used to typing that on YouTube and stuff, so it's the lingo. But let me tell you, Hebrew Israelite leaders and everybody listening to me, black women have forever said that they had white media on their side against the black men. So why is it that you Hebrew Israelite leaders, when we say that majority of black women are the enemies, how come you can't see it when it coming from them? See, the problem with you Hebrew Israelite leaders, you're no different than the so-called Sunday church. Why am I saying that you're no different than the so-called Sunday church? Because you really don't tell black women the truth, and to a black woman come at you. This is simple as that. Come on now. This one is called, this is the third source, another scholarly article that's telling everybody that the black man comes in number 1 in taking care of his children. We're number 1. We're number 1. We're number 1. We're number 1. And you Hebrew Israelite leaders, shut your damn mouth, because you cannot refute it. Which is why a lot of you Hebrew Israelite leaders, like you Bakwash, you know, Tara, even some people, you know, at the school I used to be part of, HYK, you know, Zaquan, Samak, and Nabia, when y'all got mad at me when I talked about the black woman and I talked about the tithes not being money, and y'all got mad at me, well, at least I come with proof. I can back everything up that I'm saying. I can, and it's right here. You know, Israelite united in Christ. Come on, ISUPK. Come on. Y'all love quoting that Deuteronomy 28:54. How come it's not working out for you? This is called Society and the Absent Father by Roberta L. Coles. And Roberta L. Coles is one of the co-author, along with Charles Green, who co-authored a book called The Myth of the Missing Black Fathers. Now, I'm only reading 3 resources, but when you check the book out, according to the summary that it has, this has been studied in universities, this has been studied in colleges. So regardless of what, I know for a fact that there's dozens and dozens of studies that has shown all being for the black man being number 1, coming in number 1 and taking care of his children. So somebody need to explain something to me. You Hebrew Israelite leaders, I think a lot of y'all's been programmed by Esau to hate the black man and lie on the black man, because you're trying to force fit something that came off of the black man, because the black man who was married is not leaving the family. The black woman is the one who is abandoning the family through her divorce, alimony, child support, while she be a stinking ass little whore. And we should know that too, because there's a lot of whoredom going on in Israel, and it's only a small minority of men who are fucking the vast majority of people wives and stuff like that. So let me get on that. That's why Hard Rock Truth, Bakwash, you are an idiot, and I'm going to make a video about you. As soon as I get some things in order, I'm going to expose you for the fraud that you are. You adulterous lover. You respect the persons. You're not even right. You know, I think these next few videos, I'm just going to just be exposing folks and just exposing lies and stuff. Come at me on my channel. So it's called Society and the Absent Father by Roberta L. Coles. Again, she's one of the scholarly person who co-authored a book called The Myth of the Missing Black Father with Charles Green. And it says a new study of father involvement has given a long-needed facelift to the image of black fatherhood in America. Released by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, it indicates that the black man, while having more non-custodial residential children than white or Hispanic men, were more involved with their children on nearly every measure that were white or Hispanic fathers, whether they live with their children or not. Do you not understand what this is saying, you Hebrew Israelite leaders? That the black man doesn't even have to live with their children and do better and outperform white people and Hispanic people who live with their children. Now you got to understand how special a person that we are. And when it's talking about Hispanics, it's not talking about the so-called Indian descent. It's talking about the Spaniards, which means it's Esau and Esau. That's what they talking about. Didn't think I seen right through that, huh? And then it says, this apparently came as a surprise to many people. Of course, whenever you hear all the time black women going on the television shows for the past 40 years, 30 years talking about the black man all he does is sell drugs and get us pregnant and leave us. The black man ain't shit, niggas ain't shit and all that, using the white media to bash. And now the black man is being told that he's number one in fatherhood, whether he lives with his children or not. That's a surprise, because now that's a stereotype. You know what a stereotype means? That they constantly say what a behavior is of somebody, even though it's not, and say it so many times that you believe that it's true. That way you can generalize it. That's what the hell they did with the black man. And now the studies and dozens of studies is coming out and saying the black man comes in number one and taking care of his children. Would you please tell me, Hebrew Israelite leaders, where the hell is the black man leaving his children? Where does Deuteronomy 28:54? Okay, the eye be evil towards his brother, but leaving the wife of his bosom, that's not happening. Leaving his children, that's not happening. Let me remind you, dumb Hebrew Israelite leaders, it's the black woman who uses the white man's law enforcement to throw the black man out the house. Crickets, checkmate. Let's go on. This is good. I love it. Barakatha Yahweh for exposing the truth and exposing how your leaders are not spirit filled by you. They didn't even do a diligent research. Then it said again that this apparently came as a surprise to many people. I conducted a small qualitative study of black single custodial fathers during the early 2000s and wrote Best Kept Secret, Black Single Fatherhoods. I interviewed 20 men who were parents full-time to at least one of their biological children. Additionally, some parenting children who were not theirs biological. And additionally, what do what mean? It means that the black man is taking care of Pookie and Ray Ray. So wait a minute, hey Hebrew Israelite leaders, this is backing up again. This is backing up again what I've been saying. After the black woman get all whored out and hoed out like crazy, she ain't no good, used up like a damn Kotex, having bastard children by Pookie and Ray Ray. Guess who's left holding that? Guess who's left marrying that black woman, or being with that black woman and raising the Pookie and Ray Ray seed? It's the black man. And the black woman knows that, you stupid Hebrew Israelite leaders. In order for you to have a system where you can fail, knowing that the black man will always be there, proves that the black man is loyal. That's what this article was talking about. The black man is loyal. So the black man never left. Just black woman, you just turned away from the good man. You only want the good man after you're used up. When you was at your prime, you want the bad. Now you're used up like crazy. You're rotten. You're a whore. You're a fucking whore. You're full of Jezebel and demons and stuff. Now you want the good man. And you know what us good men do? We're not valuing ourselves as being called of other.
We're so used to taking care of other people's kids.
They had come into single parenthood following non-marital birth. Non-marital birth. Non-marital birth, that's the same as having children out of wedlock. Divorce, widowhood, or adoption, all had come to custody by choice, as even the fathers who had been widowed or divorced, like I said, black women or divorcing men. Black man comes in number one as the most successful men to marry past 15 years. Black men are at number one. Y'all better check black demographics. Had an alternative offered to him. Each made a conscious decision. Some had to fight for the right to take custody of their children. These were dedicated dads, and that's not going to be talked about. And it says, I followed the book up with the credited volume with Charles Green, The Myth of the Missing Black Father, the president of black fatherhood in America, or pointed to show that the stereotype of the absent black father, one that seems to fit with so many other stereotypes involved in blacks, was based on a faulty, go ahead girl, assumption that non-co-residence means non-involvement. Black fatherhood is a varied example. One of the precipitates great odds. Nevertheless, I don't discount the experience of many black children and adults whose father was not present in their lives. In other words, she understands that we have some assholes, and the ones that's not present in their lives is the Pookie and Ray Rays. They are not present in their life because, like it says, that black men are taking care of children that are not theirs, not their biological. The ones that are leaving Pookie and Ray Ray, they're not in their children's life. Why don't you say something about that, Hebrew Israelite leaders? Many are pained by this absence. Many of single fathers I interviewed were among those wounded and were motivated to parent full time because they wanted to be kind of a father they did not have, or to break the cycle of a neglectful father. Dog, come on. Black men, we are more compassionate than black women. That's a shame. We have more compassion than you black women. And it says, my concern now is that in the society needed to find fault, this recent data on black fatherhood could lead observers to demonize Hispanic fathers. Their involvement measure consistently lowest in the studies. U.S. Hispanic fathers are often men who migrate from a state to another or from one country to another to work. Now that's talking about the Israelite ones. Why? Because the Israelites, when you have to understand that they have to leave their family to go to different places to work, to pull money and stuff like that. Now the first part, when it's talking about Hispanics 35 cents, a majority of that is mixed with Esau. But the one that's traveling, the Esau's not traveling. The one that's traveling is the Israelites. They're traveling. So you know what I'm going to do, Hispanics? Because I read the book, The Lost Tribes of Promised Land, and I know that the oldest 10 commandments was found in New Mexico, proving that the so-called Mexicans, who are so-called Hispanics, are Israelites. I don't care what anybody say. You have no proof about why the 12 tribe chart is false. The Hispanics, even though they're looking for jobs in different area, I'm making them number one because that shows that they're dedicated and are doing the best that they can to provide. They know that they can't be there like they want to be there. They know that their wife need a place to stay, and because they're doing all that and doing the best that they can, Hispanic Hebrew Israelites, you're number one right along with us. And see, since I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, and the Judah is a top tribe of the nation of Israel, that all tribes come under the authority. Well, I have the authority to say that. Forget what you say, Esau. We all know why, because of the curses that we are under. So my Hispanic brothers and sisters, because it's talking about fathers, you're number one with us. The hell what Esau says. So no, you're not demonized. She just wrote something that fulfilled prophecy. That we are constantly as Israelites fulfilling prophecy. Or for one country another for what? Okay. Thus they are separated from their children. They take away instead of trying to identify the bad dad. We should support all parents in their quest to provide financially, emotionally, and socially for their children. Roberta L. Coles, as a psychology professor at Marquette University. Oh my goodness. Like I said, these 3 articles that I read were scholarly articles. They were scholarly articles. So, Hebrew Israelite leaders, you got a big problem on your hands, because the more information come out about the black man, the more it's proven that y'all not as spiritual as y'all think that y'all are. Y'all really don't. When it comes to the fatherhood of the black man or black woman, Hebrew Israelite leaders, y'all actually absolutely suck. Y'all really, really do. And like I said, the only time y'all want to talk about the black woman is when a black woman come at y'all. Because when a black woman is coming at the black man and they ain't coming at y'all, y'all kiss their ass and y'all really don't give a damn. Well, it's time for you Hebrew Israelite leaders to start caring. It's time for you Hebrew Israelite leaders to start investigating shit before y'all say shit out of your mouth. Because that's all that's coming out of your mouth is shit. And don't tell me, well, you cussing and stuff like that, because a white man told you that those are cuss words. You can't prove to me that those are cuss words. And I'm angry. I'm exonerated, but yet I'm angry. Why am I exonerated? I'm exonerated because the debates that I had about this same issue when I was at HYK, this article backed everything up that I was saying. When I came with this same information with other Hebrew Israelites, it backed everything up that I'm saying. But why I'm angry? I'm angry because you people who call yourself leaders, y'all supposed to be spirit filled. Y'all supposed to be doing diligent research and before y'all even speak something, know what it is that you're speaking to be true. And y'all Hebrew Israelite leaders, y'all failed the black man. Just think how many black men's going to be proud of themselves, that regardless of all the obstacles, how the black woman is against us. The black woman is using the white man's media to destroy and assassinate the black man's character. The black woman using the children as a pawn in her game against the black man. The black woman is using child support courts and stuff and try to use everything that they can to keep the black man out of his children's life. After all the shit that we have been through, we come in number one in taking care of our children. Black women, that's to say how powerful we are. That's to say how great of a people that we are. And you black women, you better start recognizing it. Because you black women who call yourself in the truth, you're no different than those whores in the world. You're no different than the attitude is no different than those ratchet behavior, hairhead hooligans in the world. All y'all want people is to kiss your ass and continue lying on black men. But Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai is saying, no, I'm going to release information to show you the truth. That's why when the Bible says, when Yahweh said that I will expose the secrets, I'm starting to, when it comes to the black woman, I'm starting to believe that the secrets is what you've been doing. That's why y'all keep saying you're bashing the black women. Because y'all don't want your stuff being aired out like y'all aired us out for the past 30 years. So black man, Hispanic man, stand up, take your bow. Because Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai let us know that regardless of what circumstances that we are in, we come in number one in taking care of our kids. And black women, get your asses together, shut the fuck up, and woman up, and be about us for once in your goddamn life. Till then, Shalom Yasher Allah. Shalom Yasher Allah. This is the God, King, Lord, and peace.